Hello, welcome. Right, I'm still on my 5090. This is the big one, 8K. 8K ray tracing. Might be the best FPS we'll ever see with that kind of settings. Still on my 5090. It's going to be the only thing that can probably do it. Be interesting to see, I guess, what VRAM is like. Give me a sec. Got it 8K, but can't see my screen. Give me a sec. It's breaking my stream, hang on. I just need to reboot it. Now, there's also been, I think, a patch for the game where they've uncapped the FPS, which is kind of annoying. We needed that yesterday, really. Maybe try and do a short video on it with the FPS uncapped, so we can see what it's fully doing now. Annoying that they released that a day later. That's kind of weird. Might be just need to see 5090. Maybe, yeah, I might maybe do a video on that instead. Streaming those games. Don't know how many people will be interested in that. I think I've streamed Crysis. I don't even think I have. I have Crysis 3. I don't think I have Crysis 2. Is it Crysis 3 remastered? I think I have that. I don't think I have the others. Which, I guess Crysis 3 will be, probably the harder one to run, won't it? Why is... Okay, cool, I can see it, finally. Just bear with me, I'm using DSR here to get to 8K instead of my 8K monitor. I had to take it off my desk. Just bear with me a sec whilst we try and figure this out. Okay, so I can play it in windowed. It's when I go full screen, it goes off my screen. I can only see half the screen. That makes sense. Okay, and that also goes off my screen. Why is that? What's the issue here? I can play it in windowed. Just for some reason can't play it. What have I done? I can't actually even see what I've done. Oh, dude, come on. I'm gonna have to alt F4 it. I can't actually even see it. It's not even on my... The weird thing is for stream, it's fine. Doesn't have the support in Nvidia app. Just, why do you need to change DLSS in the Nvidia app? Just change it in the game. It doesn't support DLSS 4 or anything anyway. So you might as well just change it in the game. What's the issue with doing that? Force DLSS Nvidia profile. Yeah, I mean, you can go, that's a very long-winded way to be forcing it, but why not just change it in the game? What's the issue? I'm going to do a complete restart of the game here. Is the enhanced version the same as the original one? No, it has updated graphics and ray tracing and everything. Windows is, yeah, windowed isn't cool, no, but we might have to settle for that because it's not playing ball at the moment. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream as well. Try and get as many likes as we can. Like I say, they have actually uncapped the FPS now in the latest update. So, I have to maybe do a quick video at 4K again, because obviously streamed that yesterday. Okay, I can see it normally now. I might have fixed it. Let's just bear me a sec. I'll check the settings. It could have maybe been. I think it's messing it up because I'm capturing it in 4K. Obviously, I can't capture. My capture card doesn't support 8K, so it's down. It's downscaled for the stream sent to my stream PC, and I think that was somehow messing with what I could see. Let me look at the settings. I think we might be good. Fingers crossed. There we go. I'm at 8K. Let me, if I borderless that. Okay, sweet. I think we're sorted. Let me sort the stream out. Boom. Let's start again. No, it's doing it again. Is it a stream thing then? As soon as I send it over to the other screen, it what the hell? It looks fine for me at 8K. As soon as I send it to my capture card, it breaks what I see. I'm going to change my resolution on my stream window to 8K. That should fix it, actually, shouldn't it? Is it going to break my capture card, though? Boom. 2 8K screens. Boom. What's wrong? It's just not playing ball 8K with my stream right now, but I think I've fixed it. Mars, hello. It's because basically my stream is expecting a 4K output, but I'm outputting 8K, so it's just like breaking it. But I've done this loads of times before, it's not been an issue. I don't know, for some reason this game, it don't like it. Do I have 2 8K screens? No. In theory, no, but my Windows, it looks like I do, yeah. Because the stream, you mirror the stream, I'm mirroring my screen, which gets sent over to my stream PC, which is what you see. It's like reflected on a screen, but it's not actually a monitor, if that makes sense, but it looks like one in Windows. It's not a physical monitor, it's like a logical. So if you go display settings, yes, it looks like I'm on 2 8K screens, but I'm not. Right. Let's try this again. Fingers crossed. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're good. We're good. Hopefully you can see it. Right, let's start again. 8 minutes in. We fixed it. So, currently on the 5090. Can have a look at 8K. Let's, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's boot into the game and actually sort the overlay out as well, because that's all going to be messed up. That's going to be insanely small. That's what she said. Yeah, look how small that is. Oh my god. All my applications are so small. Okay, boom.
Don't wait up for me.
Is it gonna load? Wait. Something's not right. Where's my HW info? There we go. Right. So for anyone who's just joined, I'm still on my 5090. I'm going to be taking a look at 8K. So if I come into display here, you can see I'm on my 5090. 8K we've got here, 8K resolution. I should maybe go... Do I risk going full screen? Do you imagine this? 8K 144 hertz. Could you imagine? I'm going to risk it. You know, I like living on the edge. Full screen. Is that going to break my stream? It just means that if anything does crash, I can't alt-tab it. That looks like it's alright. Yeah, okay, we're good. So you can see here, I'm at 8K, 7680 by 4320, 144 hertz, might as well. Frame rate limits off, which hopefully that isn't capped at 120 anymore. It's probably not going to make a difference for us today because, like I say, I'm at 8K, so we're not going to be hitting that kind of FPS anyway. But here we've got ray tracing set to the max. Everything's still set to ultra. God, this is laggy. Making me nervous. We'll obviously check out some DLSS as well, but we've got that off at first, so it's 8K native. All the other graphics should be pretty much maxed. We do also have this in-game depth of field, which I might maybe disable because I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. But here we go. If I reset that there, look at this, 35, which is obviously pretty low, but considering we're running 8K ray tracing here, that's pretty wild. Hitting almost 40 FPS there. Look at this frame time.
Hey, Michael. I'm looking
Absolute choppy mess.
I don't see your name.
Yeah, well, I'm
But
more of a walk-in
the
man.
lows at the moment don't look too bad. 21.1% low
Sure, you'll
from an
accommodate
average of
me as long as I
38
got
isn't
money
terrible.
in my pocket,
VRAM's
right?
almost hitting 19. We're at 18.9, 18.8. So overall, I mean, fairly impressed considering our settings. Ray tracing off, you might we can check that out. You might maybe be more at the 50 FPS mark, I would guess. Because I think the legacy GTA 5 at 8K, when I last saw on a 4090, you could run it at about 60 to 70. But that's with all the like MSAA turned like right down, I think, if I remember. What was the most demanding area we had? It was in his house, wasn't it?
Just take it. It's thrift store
But overall, definitely I'd say fairly impressed by the game performance. It's been pretty stable compared to the Legacy. The stuttering we had in that. Like I said, with the 120 FPS cap, I'll maybe have to do a short video. Try and get maybe a short video recorded tomorrow or something where we can see the 5090 at 4K without the cap anymore. Because that was holding us back a little bit yesterday, wasn't it? Caesar, hello. Question is, what settings do I switch down first? Do we switch ray tracing off and check that out at native? It's probably worthwhile doing that before we do DLSS. Or do I switch DLSS on here just to see what we can get with ray tracing still on? Maybe do that first. Can I get into his house without starting the mission? I don't think I can. Because the mission is right on his house.
Cool car you got there.
Does the game feel heavy? How do you mean? Like laggy? To be honest, I don't find... I mean, we're averaging 38 here. I don't find close to sort of 40 FPS rate. I don't find that too bad. I feel like things start getting really rough when you sort of come below 30. Once you start getting below 30, I think things get worse. 40 FPS, I don't mind so much. I play a lot of Steam Deck at 40. I know it's a bit different, smaller screen and stuff, but I usually cap that at 40 to try and preserve battery life. But honestly, don't feel... I mean, I obviously played a lot of games at fairly low FPS. So, seeing it did down there, 32. Almost definitely going to be in the 20s in the house, I think, if we can get in there. I think it's going to cutscene, though. Leo, hello. I'm getting AMD's latest card. I'm going to try and get a 9070 XT, but that comes out tomorrow, doesn't it? Graph looks the same as mine from yesterday. Beamer. Yeah, not quite. This is 8K, though. Whereas, obviously, yesterday, and I believe you were at 4K. I think, though, the frame time for you might be the way it's being displayed. I couldn't really tell just by the video. It just wasn't flat, though, which I thought was odd. It looked very like a frame time with frame generation on, in my experience. That's why I thought it looked odd. It didn't look like what we've sort of seen on this. My frame time was very, very flat. with pretty much no spikes. Yours was very high with loads of spikes. It's very odd.
That's my TV. You don't talk to me like that. I can't believe.
But they've uncapped the FPS today, so gonna maybe take a look at that again at 4K for do a quick video on it.
Besides, just stand there. Why don't you hit me?
Is that what you want, to be hit by your son?
Do I have an 8K display? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I just.
I'm not on it right now though. I'm using DSR at the moment just because I had to take it off my.
Dad, it means a lot.
I had issues with the like desk mount for it, and it's a 32-inch monitor, so it's a bit dodgy on the desk.
I love you, like smashing my fucking TV. Nothing at all.
So I need to switch the mount. I need to change it. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. UK 549 GBP.
Wish we could do things together.
Where are you getting that? It's not 549 pounds.
Play ball.
I think it's like we can't actually see any of the pricing yet, but it's more the MSRP is not 550. It's like 6 something. I think you're converting it, aren't you? Currency exchange, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work like that.
We'll take a bike ride along Vespucci Beach, and I'll show you just what you want to see.
So yeah, look here, 25 FPS. It's probably the lowest we'll get. I have a little run around here. That's pretty rough, isn't it? Definitely, I think fairly impressed though by the VRAM usage, because I would definitely be expecting this to be over 20 gig. 8K with ray tracing, but it doesn't. It is high, obviously, but VRAM wise, a 4090 would do all right with this. Rain, hello. Overclockers saying selling a 9070 XT for 5.6. Oh, they've updated the prices, have they? Overclockers? Normally they don't do it until the day, because they were like the prices on overclockers when I last looked were like 6,000 or something. Placeholder price. Is it what model's that though? Is it a? Oh no, they're not doing the reference model, are they?
After that boat stunt.
What's the big deal? If anything goes wrong, you can just fake your death and start all over. If I'm hanging with you, I'm listening to my music. Fuck yeah, I'm a jam. How am I meant to develop my own moral sensibilities when yours are so unbelievably fuck-based?
Don't push me.
Seriously, some guys borrow your boat.
Whoa.
You were hiding in the head crying kidnap.
They just took receipt of your property.
Yeah, I think some areas you maybe get 45. I think in a plane you might maybe get 50 or
All right.
50 to 60 maybe.
And who knows what they would have done if they found me. But I didn't expect or want them to get killed.
You think I'm gonna let some guys ride off with my son?
Look, I knew you were a bad guy, but...
Oh, a bad guy.
A crook, a killer, a thief, a liar.
I guess I've been all those things one time or another, right? It's just...
What?
Shelton, hello.
I always thought I was...
Sapphire and Palette. Yeah, no, I'll have to have a look. I'll have to have a look because I haven't seen overclockers.
Your generation of left-
Normally they
You're a
don't
good
change the
guy.
pricing until like just before.
I always
And
knew
last
you
time
were
I saw it, they had like
something
it was like
other
6,000 and
way.
12,000 or something.
I hadn't, like,
To be honest, that website will go down.
Yeah, well, that's me, Jim.
Overclockers seems like the worst for that. Overclockers and Scan, their websites just don't function on the releases. Now, is this really quiet for me? The menu is so glitchy, like laggy for me. What's the difference between an enhanced and normal game? They have loads of sort of graphical improvements and ray tracing as well in the enhanced. It's free though. If you have the game already, it's free. Settings at the moment, 8K native with ray tracing, which is probably the best FPS you'll ever see with these settings, I think. On any game we've seen with ray tracing.
If I beat you to the end of the pier, you're buying me a new TV.
Because I think I tried this once before on Cyberpunk and it was like 10 FPS or less. I think it even crashed my whole PC. How'd you get the enhanced? You just need to install it. If you have the original game, the legacy game, you'll now just have the enhanced version automatically if you've bought the previous. You just need to install that. Does the game go above 200? I don't know. They uncapped it today in a patch. They uncapped the 120. I don't know if it's still capped at 180 or whatever it was. I know the original game had like a 180, was it? 175 or something. I'll probably do a quick video if I can at 4K again, just to see it with it uncapped, but I don't know if there'll be any way to test it at 8K with, you know, even if I'm use DLSS Ultra Performance and switch everything off, I don't know if that'll be hitting 200. Easy win on my stamina. Was the 219 update just... I'm not sure what you mean. The full game? No. The full enhanced is like a whole new version of the game. It's like a 90 gig download.
Hello there.
Oh, wow. Yeah, brother.
How do I brake on this thing? Is it A?
Looks like you're buying your own TV.
You know, this is real nice, Dad. Bonding, good times.
Am I using DLSS 4? No. No.
Come on. We're having
8K
fun, right?
native at the
It
moment.
wouldn't no fun if it sat on your face.
Ah, come on.
I mean, why do I have to
Tiny
hold your hand in
Glade.
this whole midlife crisis bullshit? And why don't you stick your
I love
nose
that
in
game.
Tracy's butt sometime?
I have that game. Are you saying that because you've seen it in my Nvidia app?
Tracy doesn't get
I play it with my
kidnapped and
nieces.
destroyed by yacht.
Well, that's just because she's too busy getting fucked by dudes to get
They
on
love
TV.
that game.
You don't talk about your sister that way.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, according to her Life Invader page, she's hanging out with producers and porno guys this afternoon.
What are you talking about?
It's a chill game
Actually,
though.
It's all happening right out there.
Cozy.
That boat that makes yours look like a refugee raft? You know the kind of boat, the one that makes a young, impressionable
Triple Champ,
girl
hello.
drop her pants and
This is
spread her
native
legs.
8K, yeah.
This is the reason you brought me here, isn't it?
No, I didn't know you had it. Yeah, I do have it. I normally just play it and my niece is just giving me orders of what I need to do.
Dad, come
They're just
on
like,
now.
you know, demanding I build certain things. Reckon they'll get into gaming. Probably. They already are a bit with like Nintendo Switch and stuff. They play like Mario Kart. And they also, well, on my PC I have... What games do I have? I have a few games that I play. I forget the name of it. Fall Guys. I play that. Fall Guys. And then the other one where you're like an animal and you've got funny arms. It's almost like Human Fall Flat. I forget what it's called. And you're like running around. It's kind of like Human Fall Flat, but you're sort of fighting each other. And the physics, the body physics are all weird. I don't know. I can't remember the name of that game. Party Animals. They like that one as well. That's funny.
Thank you. I'm a dancer. Yeah.
Hey, man, whoa.
Come on, sweetheart. Take you out of here.
Dad, you're embarrassing me. These are my friends.
Yeah, you're embarrassing her.
Zaddy, hello.
They're shooting porno here.
They shoot porno all over town.
Like I say, I'll,
We rented our house to them last summer.
What we'll do in a sec, we'll check out some DLSS, see if we can just get 60.
Let's go.
And then after that, I'll
Do it?
Hey,
No.
maybe try native again with ray tracing off.
what are you doing?
I like them. You're such a jerk.
Come on.
Dad, you dumbass. These guys are serious.
Yeah, well, so am I. Let's go to the scene of my fucking boat. Oh, motherfuckers. Get on, now. I'm about to skin you alive.
Party Animals, yeah. I do actually have Gang Beasts as well. That's very similar, isn't it? But I haven't really played that much. So we're actually getting 60 FPS here.
After us, go into that outlet.
If you say so, Trace.
I'm getting shot in the back.
Dad, sewer. I want to be humiliated even more.
Wait, where's it telling me to go? I've completely messed this up. I wasn't paying attention.
We'll be safe in there, Michael.
Ah! Oh my god, I'm getting shot like crazy. I'm in big trouble here.
Look, they're shooting at us.
How do I dodge it?
We'll lose them down here. Who the fuck are these people?
Oh, you know, TV people, celebs, serious drug dealers.
Well, since when did TV people and drug dealers start hanging out?
Come on, Dad, it's Los Santos.
The water looks very good, I think, on this
Back
update.
off, asshole.
I always thought the water in GTA looked pretty good already, to be honest.
My dad's the one you want to kill. He's on the front.
I think it just has that added quality.
I can't believe I sort of had sex with you, you psychopath.
Wrong way. Oh, it's bad. That's bad.
Back up, you pricks!
How do I lose them?
Hit me, you psychos.
Come on, let us go! Looks like this is the way out!
Cat game stray. Yeah, I played a bit of that with them as well.
Fuck, I think we lost.
It's a little bit
Oh, I'm going to die.
not scary. I don't know. It has some scenes, doesn't it, which are a little bit.
See, it's okay. I'll take
If you play the full game, that are a bit scary. I don't know, for like a little kid.
Okay, no.
At least my nieces, like, they wouldn't like some of the scenes, especially at the beginning. Is it where the cat falls down? They would hate that. Or the cat gets lost. They wouldn't like that.
Yeah, huh? Well, maybe you're in the wrong fucking parties.
But they have seen that, you know, sort of on occasion of just like a little bit of it when I played. And also actually Lego Fortnite, they call it like that. So far out in the water, we actually break 60, 65, even 70. Have you ever seen 8K with ray tracing at 60 FPS? That is pretty wild.
I see that traitor.
Bit bumpy. Look, as soon as we're back to the land, though, it back down to 40.
You fucking asshole!
Listen, he's the fucking asshole, okay? He smashed my TV and he took me to the beach. The beach with my skin.
So what, you sent him out to spoil my day too?
I didn't know that he was gonna come get you. I just told him where you were. You know, he got that crazy look in his eyes, you know, like he gets sometimes, and he just went.
I'm getting a cab.
Coming with you.
How about I just drive us home?
You ruined my life.
The little eater maggot. Yeah, there are definitely some. There's actually another game. Is it called like Big Cat, Big City, Little Cat or something? I can't remember. Big City, Big Cat, something like that. It's basically Stray, but I think it's like a sort of more younger audience. I don't have that one though, but I just saw the trailer for it ages ago.
You looking like you want a problem.
I'll beat your ass. So cool it.
Whatever.
What? All I did was go first person. It freaked him out.
You best hit the club with me tonight.
Oh my gosh.
I will dream about you. Not like
Hey, step last time.
Oh,
Wow, this has got quite the handling on it. Look.
Hey, girl.
Hey, dude, what's up?
No way.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
I have an awesome idea for next Friday night.
Hello. Fucking violent.
Wow, for real too.
There'll be a car down here. Lambo. Right, then whilst I'm here, let's get some DLSS on. Try and see if we can get 60 FPS. We'll come down here. What's it? Frame scaling. Wow, this menu is so laggy like this. So I'll set DLSS to quality. This is technically still rendering at about 5K. Upscaling to 8K. So it's probably not going to be 60. Or is it? Maybe. There we go. 66. Might get some dips under. But look at that. You can still render it at 5K, upscale to 8K. Do about 60 FPS. Which is better than I thought. I thought this might maybe be a bit closer to 50, 55. Seeing it dip a little bit there, 59.
You entitled piece of shit!
Look how much that improved my frame time. Looks so much better. Eric the bro, hello. You've got the 5090, nice. What have you played? Have you played anything yet? I think pretty much going to get... Okay, we're dipping a little bit here, 56. Average is probably going to be pretty much around 60, really, isn't it? Maybe 61 or 62. Still pretty impressive, though. It's probably a good 20 FPS increase with DLSS quality. I think the overall quality still looks really good. And we can still really keep ray tracing on as well. I'm going the wrong way. Did you want to see first person on this as well? Ow! So those mirrors look even worse in this car, look. This is 8K, yeah. You haven't played anything yet? Nice. How big is the Astral 5090? Is it huge? What case do you have? What made them make this enhanced edition? They technically didn't... this was actually already on PS5. It was already on console. It was just ported to PC. It wasn't necessarily really a case of making it. I don't know. It's been out for a while on PS5. When did that come out? It came out a year or two ago on PS5. And they've just brought it to PC, so it wasn't necessarily really a case of like something that they were working on new. It was already out there.
Fuck you, Lester. You gonna let me in or what?
8K monitor. It's in the description, but it's a Dell UltraSharp 8K. Tapioca, hello. So we're actually still getting some dips down there as well, but I think our average 61. Gonna probably just about hold that. But VRAM, I think, it's probably not really come down too much. Even power and stuff haven't really come down too much going to DLSS quality. It's just given us that extra FPS though. I think overall image quality looks pretty much the same as well. I thought DLSS was actually very good on this game. It looks really good. Even FSR as well, to be honest.
I need something done. You need to know something, so why not help each other?
I gotta make some dough.
So you're back in the game?
I guess. Look, Lester, about what happened before.
Oh, I know you never mentioned my name. I know I'm not on any lists anywhere. I know you never betrayed me. As for you, you gotta figure that I never told anyone.
think the lows. Definitely impressed by the lows on this game compared to the original one. Especially with high-end GPUs. I always had issues on the legacy GTA because the FPS was always hitting that sort of game cap, which just started like crazy unless you cap the FPS. This doesn't seem to really suffer the same. I know our FPS is lower here, but when we looked yesterday, it seemed to be pretty good.
He's a fucking cheat.
I heard him say that he saved America.
What, by outsourcing all the jobs? By selling us little bits of plastic restricted access shit? Well, now it's payback time, you lying turd.
The hell are you talking about?
You are
Oh yeah,
about to
no,
get
there's definitely going to be differences with the PC version, like you say, with ray tracing. I mean more, because the comment was making it sort of sound like this was a new idea, I guess, of like the enhanced version, where it was already a concept on console that they enhanced the game, if you see what I mean. It wasn't like a whole new concept. There was obviously work to do. It wasn't like they only just randomly recently came up with it. It was already a thing on like console, you know, if you see what I mean.
Fucking kidding me? I'm a bank robber, not a web designer.
So we'll go robbing soon. I'll find something. Just like the old days.
Because I imagine they probably, because he was saying, I don't know if I can see the comment, it was like, why are they working on this and not GTA 6? Like, I imagine it wasn't, it was like a side-by-side thing, wasn't it? They're probably doing both. They didn't give up GTA 6 to do this, if you see what I mean. Probably a team working on this and other people working on everything else. So I averaged down to 58 there, still gonna hover around that. To be clear as 60, you're gonna probably be looking at balanced. Is there still any news on GTA 6 though? Have we got a date? Is there any rumoured date? It's not gonna be this year, is it? I mean, I feel like we'd know that already, wouldn't we? Why do cars always do that? They just drive exactly out in front of you.
I wanted to talk to you about that email you sent me. I just can't believe
8K. It was purely just a test. Just having a look at it, really. Sort of impressive what the 5090 can do.
Excuse me.
Not really advocating anyone should play like this, purely just for testing purposes.
Thinking I need something, I don't know, geeky, youthful.
Lost your job and the world's moved on, huh? That's too bad.
I didn't lose my job.
Of course. Got too old.
This fall.
got outsourced.
Oh, you
Same
think this
thing
year?
happened to my
Wouldn't we
dad.
know about that already, though? Wouldn't there be a confirmed, not confirmed date, but wouldn't they say that? Has there actually been any official thing to say it'll be end of this year? Or it just said 2025, did it? That was just the date in the trailer, was it? I honestly can't remember. Oh, my controller's broken. If I remember this mission from doing this ages ago, we have to go into that tech company, don't we?
Dignity aside,
I think if I remember.
that might just work.
Is that this
Good
mission?
luck at the interview.
Yeah, it is. This is funny. My power connector probably melting right this minute. Oh my god, it is.
Michael,
I'm all dressed up.
Oh my
Now you
god.
wanna run me through this thing.
the prototype is somewhere in the Life Invader office. Find it and fit it with the device in your bag.
They just gonna let me in?
Why wouldn't they if you look the part? Hang around till someone opens the door and act entitled.
Fine.
Gonna melt my live stream. Well, the good thing is that if it does melt, my stream will continue because I've got 2 PCs. So we'll be good. We'll be all good. I seen someone was able to run the game at above 120 FPS turning off the first option in the graphics tab. Oh, Stunner, they've patched it today. They did a game update today and they've removed the 120 FPS cap anyway. So you don't need to do any of that anymore. It should just be above. You should be able to get 120 now if you update the game.
A year later. Oh my, you know it's.
Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do. You know?
I mean, we're talking beta in Q4, maybe Q3.
The first option. What option's that? Like I say, it won't matter today anyway because they patched it earlier today. With a game update. Oh, you mean ignore suggested? Is that the one you mean? Ignore suggested limits. It shouldn't matter anymore anyway, like I say, because there's no cap anymore.
Seemingly overnight, there's not much you can do about it. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I'll try and see, but like what I said is I'll probably do a video at 4K, hopefully.
Wait a minute. Do I know you?
Yeah, I think so.
I can check it out without the cap.
T-Temp, right?
Yeah.
You know, you gotta do something for me.
You got to put it in a ticket.
No. I'd like to keep this one out of the database, if you know what I mean.
Zeno, hello, I'm good, how are you?
Becoming a tech evangelist when the big boys vest. Maybe not even tech. I'll evangelize anything.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Chill out on the beanbag. Marcus will be right out.
Oh, I'm gonna take a normal chair. I have a terrible back.
Really? The brief was for a relaxed, creative individual, the kind that preferred a beanbag over a real chair, but if you're so...
Here you go. If
Or stuff
guys
fixed
let
that a
me
problem.
use the OS I requested, this wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, I don't know. I've not seen it above 120. I'll try and...
This PC.
Oh my god.
Got any antivirus software?
I think so.
I'll try.
On the left. Clicked an NSFW
I'll try and I'll try and see if we can hit 120 FPS. But the issue is I'm at 8K, so.
I'll close the pop-ups. See what I can do.
Your son codes? Start him early, bro. You write your best stuff in your tweens. After that, it's
I'm not sure if we'll be able to hit 120.
My glitch fixing.
What the hell? Antivirus.
Scanning.
This place is fueled by Java, bro.
And that should do it. Why don't you try and keep things strictly safe for work from now on?
Hey, have you seen the prototype in the demo room? When Norris
They probably capped it at 120 FPS for a reason. Yeah, but they've taken it away now, so.
Send me the file.
FPS cap was probably because of console. Yeah, that's what I was saying yesterday. I think it's maybe something to do with that. But it sounds like they've actually removed it now anyway. Just a bit annoying they did it a day later after we streamed it already. In terms of the lighting, what's the lighting look like in here?
History, dude. Hey, and we couldn't do it without the little guys.
Bye now.
To see just how much private stuff we'll make public.
Ooh, someone else been on the NSFWs?
What is with that guy?
When we go mobile, we'll be able to track all their movements. We'll know everything. That's so cool.
GPU temps are a bit worrying. Not really. This is a Founders Edition. It's going to be warm. We're doing about 570 to 580 watts on a Founders Edition, so it's going to be like fairly warm between sort of average really about 70, 75 normally. We're at 78 currently. It's not really too bad.
Totally non-passive aggressive note on it.
For this specific model, it's fine.
Let me get the door for you.
Sort of expect it, really. much smaller cooling compared to any custom card. Where's it telling me to go now? Can I just nick this car?
Hey, Michael, hold on.
Because realistically, if you had a custom card, it's like my 5080. That's a custom model, and it'll be at like 50 degrees. 50 to 60 maybe, depending. Obviously, it is using less power, but it also has better cooling, both those together.
Besides, you know me. I'm a movie guy. Classic Vinewood.
Classic Vinewood ended 30 years ago. Now it's just superheroes, romantic comedies, and remakes, none of which interest me.
Hey, I believe this country can still make interesting movies. There's no better way to define American life than a 2-hour plot in which the...
Let's drop it. I'm going to drop it down to balanced. See how it goes with that. Switch that there, balanced.
Hero looks good.
It does look like the FPS is uncapped anyway. You see it there hitting 150, so I think it is uncapped now. Hopefully with balance, that's going to give us a bit more of a better average above 60. Probably still, what are we rendering at? Probably close to 4K still, upscaling to 8K at this point. Your 4070 Ti Super uses 18 watts of power. That's just not right.
Oh my god, you guys are so lame.
I wish.
No, I'm watching Fame or Shame.
Fucking tits. Give it up.
The most racist guy in America.
America loves you. You are in the finals.
In the UK, it's normally 2 PM in the UK, GPUs release.
Who will humiliate themselves in front of the world? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Jay Norris to the stage.
Hey.
This is the issue. I can't see the instructions. It's behind the overlay.
Pool house in East Caraway. Today, you're about to witness a new phase. Full-on, weapons-grade, red alert, world domination. We have put 1 billion people's private data in the public domain, and we have milked every penny we could in the process. And we have one of the youngest workforces in the world. An average age of only 14.4 years. That's not just impressive, it's revolutionary! Today, right here, we're about to make the next step. Prepare to witness the future. The Life Invader mobile device. Yes, we've invented something no one else has ever thought of. A small, personal, computerized device. Now you're going to be able to stay docked 24/7. On the bus, you can dock. On the subway, stay docked. You can be docked in at home, and at the same time, you're docking with some kids at the public pool.
Try GTA Online. Yeah, we'll check that out in a little bit. From what I saw yesterday, it didn't really make too much difference. GTA Online, pretty much the same performance.
But you know what? They're not interested in sharing.
Because we did already see that yesterday.
So we went and made it compatible anyway. Now you can dock your Life Invader to an iFood phone or any other device. And it'll take all the data off it and reformat it into Life Invader friendly information.
Pull up the phone. Oh, we yeah.
Oh, hold on a second. I think someone
Couldn't read the instruction in the corner.
Hello?
Oh! Security! Oh, Jesus! Whoa!
No.
Whoa!
what I'll do in a little bit is we'll go back to native and do without ray tracing as well. See how it does at 8K with just that. Thinking, oh, at least we can run around the house a little bit now.
Lester, that was heavy.
Doesn't seem to drop so badly. I think it depends on the time of day, because when we were in here last time, it was about 25 FPS, wasn't it?
All right.
Was that in the middle of the day?
About that other thing. You know, the score.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. Put on a suit, look somewhat professional, and meet me at my warehouse off the LS freeway. Oh, and I'm about to email you a link.
78 Celsius, you got proper cooling.
Put in some trades
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay
Yeah, this
off
is
the dick
it's a
train.
Founders Edition 5090.
Maybe I'll take a look.
Founders Edition 5090 running at 575, 580 watts. It's actually normal temps. If you see any of my other videos, you'll see it's yeah, this is very average temperatures. Also, I'm pushing this. I'm at 8K right now. all those things together, just like pretty much pushing it to its max. Good thing is you won't really see the temps go too much higher than this, really, because this is max power.
What do you mean you're breaking up with me?
Hi.
Tomorrow is your day. We do whatever you want, honey.
Weather transitions. Oh, definitely, because when the sun sets and you get that crazy lighting that we saw yesterday, that really drops your FPS loads.
What's up, homie? Hey, look. Chop got to stay around your crib for a while, homie. That's cool?
Yeah, man, it's cool. Shit's the best place for him anyway.
Like it ain't nobody out there gunning for your black ass. Bullshit, nigga. Just take care of it, man, all right?
And yeah, we haven't actually seen it rain yet, have we?
Man, you got off lucky, homie.
$3060. Yeah, the thing is, it's all relative to the power consumption. Like, people say, well, my 4090 is pulling like my 4090 temps are like 60, and it's like, well, yeah, you've got basically the same size GPU with the same size cooling, but you're doing 150 to like 200 in some cases less watts. Like, yeah, it should be cooler. Like, you know, that's pretty normal. Just comparing it off the surface of just temperatures doesn't really give you the full story a lot of the time. It's like when people look at a 4900K and they're just like, well, the temps are so bad, and it's like they're comparing it to, say, a 9800 X3D. Like, we're using 60 watts here. A 4900K is probably doing double that, so it's like, yeah, the temperature's going to be different. It's not easy to just compare like that.
I don't want to know.
Franklin!
What the fuck? I mean, what the hell going on here?
Wait a minute. Franklin, what are you doing here?
I live here. This half my house, too.
So you say? Anyway, Magenta is reinvigorating my femininity. So make yourself scarce. Boy, go. Go.
With pleasure.
Go.
Good.
And stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Bitch, you ain't no more of a man than me.
I hear that.
Rain and thunder. Yeah, definitely. That definitely does affect FPS.
Oh, no, show some respect here.
It's like I don't know if you remember when we played Silent Hill 2, and we had okay-ish FPS indoors, but we stepped outside in the rain when it was raining, and it just like halved my FPS.
Oh, you miss me, huh? Nah, I ain't missed you. Your ass could have stayed gone for good. So I fucked your girl, mugged your moms, and better yet, I ain't thought about your ass in years.
You got jokes now, huh? Hey, but I see you doing well for yourself. Check that on out.
Shit, I'm doing just fine.
That's what I hear. But I know some sweet boys up in the pen that got bigger balls than you.
Oh, you been doing your time looking at sweet boy balls? Yeah, it's good to have confirmation.
This funny fuck. Why you keep hanging around this clown, L? Shake this fool,
We
man.
from the same set, Stretch. Why y'all niggas can't get along? Y'all been doing this shit for years, man.
You know what, dawg? It's good you back home. Glad you here. Missed you, boy. Damn, you definitely got hit up inside.
Hit up? Hey. Yo, motherfucker, I know little niggas like you been turned out on the daily. Talking about being hit up, nigga, I swear, man. You ain't got no motherfucking respect.
Motherfucker, I got respect for reality.
Reality? All right, you keep thinking that. Just keep thinking that, nigga. Shit, you gonna get yours.
Fuck you.
I swear, man.
Strizzettes, come on, man. Cool
what the
out,
fuck,
chill, man.
This motherfucker get on my goddamn nerves.
The nigga get on my nerves too, man. Part of the nigga charm, man. F, come on, man. Let's just bust a move, man. You gonna drive or what, pimp?
Drive where?
Pick up this heat, nigga.
Why?
Business, nigga. Real business. Come on, y'all niggas act like girls.
Shit, not me. Shit. Ammunition, come on, let's go.
Shit, homie, you gonna drop all that bread on that gear, you might as well get a haircut too.
Fucking crazy-haired microphone motherfucker.
I got a microphone I can shove right in your prison pocket. Nigga, you walk like you keister and shit anyway.
You know, when I went away, you punks was
Hope you enjoyed my next electricity bill.
Now I'm out, and you little homies is big homies. But you still gotta respect. Man,
Well, I got a nuclear reactor in my back garden, so it's all good.
He bigger, right?
Free.
Soon as we get this
Free
shit,
energy.
Soon as we get paid, homie.
Soon as we get incarcerated, more likely.
Ammunition. Armorer to the stars.
Hey, what's up, man?
Firing range is in the back, and all our weapons are customizable.
Oh, hell yeah. You can trick your blam blam out up in here.
Quit all that. Just straight up artillery, man, all right?
Yo, y'all shut the fuck up. I got this, you clowns.
All right, homie, get your shotgun with the flashlight modification.
There's a shotgun. That one?
Now, just let me reinstate, man, that the purchases made by this man ain't got nothing to do with the two gentlemen of felon nature.
That's right.
Armor?
Yeah.
Now, let's go bust on some niggas.
How much money have I got?
Cycling to do. Come on, man. Send her off friends in La Puerta.
What, up in my fans? It's on default. So I can look and see the percentage. I don't know RPM wise, I'd have to put it into the stats. It's about... I mean, I could manually put it at about 60% at the moment.
Negative attitude Lamar was telling me about, nigga. You ain't getting nowhere thinking like that.
The power of positive bullshit. You ought to be clenching your motherfucking vagina muscles with my aunt, nigga.
After his
60 to 65%.
This ain't new age shit, it's fact. You get what you give, fool.
You been getting dick, but you ain't giving it, huh?
Some Mark talk like that to an OG? CGF has changed, man. No wonder the hood is so lame right now.
Speaking of change, Lamar's been meaning to talk to you, homie.
Nah, not now, homie.
What's happening?
It's nothing, my nigga, nothing, you know. Just some ideas, that's all.
Man, ideas ain't your strong suit, so put it on me.
It's nothing real, homie. When it's something real, we'll talk.
Bullshit,
Founders Edition cards. Not really. I normally find the smaller GPUs are always like way louder. Kind of comes down to the fans though as well. Like the thing is, the fans on this Founders are like quite small comparative to other like the custom GPUs. You get 3 of those huge fans on custom GPUs, and although obviously they'll probably be spinning less, because the temps would be better overall. You've still got more like fan surface area, I guess, to sort of that's making noise, if that makes sense. I don't really find it that bad, to be honest. I don't really know if I could pinpoint a specific GPU that I thought sounded noticeably worse than any others, really. I never, to be fair, it never really bothers me, GPU noise or anything at all anyway, so I don't really pay too much attention.
Everything cool? Hold on, man. What the fuck, man? You was just kidnapping this nigga. Oh, come on, dog.
I think I recall the old, like, 3080 Founders, I think, I recall being, like, fairly loud. 3080 Ti. I thought it was quite loud.
They put a nigga on TV, man, about some gang
I wouldn't say this one though was any sort of louder, noticeably louder than anything else.
Hey, we been set up, nigga. This shit fucked up. You nigga. Shit. Oh, bitch ass ballers.
We doing this or what? Come on.
Asking if it's loud. Not really in my opinion, no. No, it's not loud, in my opinion.
Send that sucker to his dead homies. Never trust a parlor, homie.
But it's probably maybe a little bit, unless we can measure it, which I don't have any way to measure it, but it's kind of a bit of a subjective thing of like, what do you consider loud?
Man, I deserve to get fuck you.
See what I mean? Like, if you want an absolutely silent PC that you can't hear, anything more than that is loud, then yeah, it is loud. But for me personally, I wouldn't really say it's that loud. Look at the range on this shotgun.
Stay down. Nigga, get down or lay down. Lamar, what the fuck you get us into?
You the fool wanted to make money. This shit intertwined. Man, I don't want your clumsy ass falling down these stairs, fool. They was a safety hazard before blood got spilled all over the place.
Oh, gee. You never fucking learn. You see that shit?
Quite dark down there, isn't it?
Nigga, this how the east side. Fuck. Callow motherfuckers. Deal my ass, nigga. Motherfucker.
See what's up ahead, homie? Be cool, nigga. Let's move.
Loud enough to the point where it's bothering you. Yeah, I feel like I'm not really sensitive to that at all, though, because I've never really been bothered by any GPU I've ever had. But yeah, I do have headphones on anyway, so...
We ain't gonna run. Fuck that. Get down.
Oh, damn. What the hell? I didn't even know my health was that low. When did my health get that low? I feel like I could do with something that isn't this.
Send him back. Fuck you. Shady motherfucker. Dumbass baby G. Fire, dog. Fire. You see that shit? Well, move. Shit, we gotta go, buddy. Just play. Down. Did you think to work out an exit while you set up this leak?
There's always a way out, motherfucker. We gonna find it.
So, you know, that fire definitely looks quite different, doesn't it, to the Legacy? Victor, hello.
Yeah, man, I deserve to
Get that health.
Never trust you is the lesson I'm taking away from this shit. Fuck! Cops outside. I ain't going back.
They got my number, man. Go ahead.
Hey, here's the exit.
Through the fire exit. Come on.
Hey, one time.
RC&I gonna cause us some trouble. Clap them,
Is there a vehicle? We're gonna have to shoot that down. Where we gotta go? We gotta go up there. I do, yeah. I do have DLSS on right now, yeah. It's about... We'll switch it off in a sec. I don't even think you can shoot that down. 40 FPS, 16K. No. It's about 40 FPS at 8K, so it's not going to be 40 at 16K.
Tear it off, homie. Move! Move, bitch!
Return to them. I'm getting away. We need to get in this car.
Screw you! I wasn't here. I wasn't even in this state.
Definitely looks nicer at night time, I think, with the lighting. Looks pretty good. Even when DLSS balanced here, it's not any noticeably different image quality-wise, even with this preset.
Shady motherfucker! I ain't catching this.
Can we lose them?
You give busters a bad name. What the cops care
That
about
should
us?
lose them, surely.
Any of them getting away and they mine, homie. That's it.
There we go.
That's it. We lost him. Now take us somewhere where we can get it in, homie.
Oh, man, we going back to my crib, man, and you can walk from there.
Hey, what the hell you walked me into back there? Shit, man, you the one popped his ass. I did the necessary.
Okay, hello. Did I get the 9070 XT? It's not out yet. Comes out tomorrow.
Here we are, man. You gonna hang
I can't buy it yet. It's not actually out yet.
the fuck up. Hell no, nigga. You sounding more and more like a snee-eye.
6th of March it comes out.
Nah, nigga, I sound like somebody trying to make some paper and not get killed.
He's a hook ass nigga.
He's got Franklin's just got a bullet hole in his back. Look. Well, it's fun in GTA. You're just in a cutscene and you've just got like bullet holes in you. Okay, let's. I'll go back to native for just a little bit to show you how bad the FPS is, and then I'll switch some ray tracing off to see actually how it can do with that. So I'll switch the DLSS off there, so we're at native 8K. So you can see I've got back up here. 7680 by 4320. Back at that. PSG, oh yeah, they play Liverpool tonight, don't they? What time's that start? So you see my FPS here, back down to about 40, but look at this VRAM, 19 gig in this area. Back to our choppy little frame time. I think I can go to... other guy. What's his name? Michael. So you're going to get mostly a range of, we sort of saw 35 to 45, which is pretty good considering I've got ray tracing on. Even at night time here, it still pretty much holds the same FPS as in the day, really. I think it come down a bit there, 32.
Yeah, who's this?
It's Ricky from Life Invader. I know you're the bro who deactivated Jay, bro.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about, pal.
What you do's your
I've gone the wrong way.
bro. Anyway, Jay really got a big head once people started calling him a god. Guess you proved he wasn't one. They reintegrated my team in Burundi after the design got signed off. And now, my shares ain't worth dick.
Sorry about that.
I need work, and I thought maybe you could provide. I mean, I'm smart enough to track you down, aren't I?
I guess you are.
It's 8 o'clock.
Hey, I'll be in touch if anything comes up.
Yeah, for some reason, I felt really, like, not that excited about the Champions League this year. don't know why.
I said look nice. Can you put a suit on, please?
I'm definitely excited about the prospect of Barcelona Real Madrid final. That'd be crazy.
You're wasting my time.
Oh, he needs to be in a suit. Oh, I've had a shocker there. I don't know if it's just the table structure of the Champions League now, just kind of... I wasn't really a massive fan of that. Yeah, occasionally hitting 80 degrees because we've gone back to native. I think it's pushing it a little bit harder. Do I use HDR much? No, it looks terrible on my monitor. I switch it off. Like it's honestly awful on this monitor. It's horrendous. It'll make this look like really bad. And it also breaks. If I ever try to record anything, it completely breaks my recordings. The colors just go weird if I try and record anything. I learned the hard way. I accidentally had it on once and it literally bricked hours of footage of stuff. Since that day, I was like, I'm never switching that on again. Everything I recorded that day was completely unusable. And I once accidentally had it on a stream. I think it was a Resident Evil stream. And for about an hour, the game looked really bad. I was like, I just can't work it out. What is it? Why does it look so bad? It didn't look like this last time. And it was because HDR was on. Monitors in the description. LG Ultra Gear.
Anyone want to pour Daddy a whiskey? No?
This is not the correct room. How much did I pay for this? What? The game? You'll have to specify what you mean pay, which, 5090 or the game? The game was free. Does it need to be like a full suit? Yeah, still getting some pretty aggressive dips down in the house. Let's see in the house though, if I completely switch ray tracing off. I do wonder if maybe it might force me to restart. I mean, I guess we'll find out. So if I switch ray tracing off there completely, what does that do for us? Wow, that's a big difference. That is a huge difference in this. What we had, like 30, 35? Now getting 90. Oh my god. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting it to be that much. I thought we'd, have sort of 60. But it's pretty much doubling our FPS here. Roughly about 35 to 40, seeing, well, it's actually even a little bit more than doubled. Being over 85. That's a way bigger difference than I thought. Play for a little bit like this, but that immediately looks so much better with ray tracing off, seeing an average of 84, dips down here just under 80. VRAM's come down by about 3 gig as well, switching ray tracing off, so that's a massive difference. Even my power's down a little bit too. So yeah, that's just surprising. It's that much of a difference with ray tracing off. It's over doubled our FPS by switching it off. Turn on DLSS 4. You mean multi-frame generation, or the game doesn't? It's not supported in this game. I'm still getting it down to 60 a bit there though, 61. Seems like definitely some areas gonna get pretty aggressive dips down still. Anywhere from like 60, you might even see up to 100. Could at least actually probably be able to test the cap once I switch. Is DLSS 4 transformer model for Super supported on this? No. At least from the Nvidia app it's not. There's probably maybe a way to do it if you use like Nvidia Profile Inspector. If you've got the files, you could maybe probably change it. I don't know. It's not supported in the app though.
The Union Depository. And they say it cannot be hit. Hasn't been yet.
Look, I just owe some Mexican hood a couple $1 million because I wrecked his girlfriend's house.
Multi-frame generation. Yeah, I mean, the thing is it's not... This game doesn't support multi-frame generation, so we can't test it. There's no way to test it.
So what do you think?
Oh, let's see. Either we hit a bank in the sticks or we do a store. Which do you like?
Well, stores...
I've tested it in other games, though. You can check out some of the other streams and videos on my channel where we've checked it out on games that support it, but you can't just do it in any game. It has to support it.
Old guys. Moses, ironically, he found Jesus. All those Irish crazies, they mostly just disappeared. That crew from the south, they all went down. There was an Eastern European guy making moves in Liberty City, but he went quiet.
All right. Well, we're gonna need a crew. You got any contacts in LS or not?
Just wish the textures were updated as well. I do feel like the thing is, it's been a long time since I played this game, but I do feel like some of the textures are upgraded, but I could just be wrong. Because it's been so long since I played the legacy version of this game. Maybe I just sort of forgot. I feel like some... I don't know if it's maybe the textures, but maybe the length of detail is higher, so it looks like the view distance is further, so it looks like stuff is more detailed, if you get what I mean, where it's not the textures themselves that are upgraded, it's just the detailing is further. It might be that's throwing me off. If you see what I mean, because I'm sure like some of the buildings just look sharper and stuff, but it might just be that. And I think also I've still got that depth of field effect on, which I think obviously it sort of blurs out stuff in the distance, which might be making stuff closer to me look sharper because it's not being blurred, if that makes sense. It could be that, and I don't have anything recent to compare it to the game, the legacy. Like, for example, when I look at those buildings, they look sharper than what I recall it looking like. Like, the textures look clearer, but it could just be the view distance.
You're in the store getting what we need.
I remember when I first played this game on an Xbox 360, when you drove at speed like this, it wouldn't be able to render stuff in fast enough, so there'd just be like invisible buildings loading in. And now I'm playing at 8K. We've come a long way.
Control the car, please.
What koi am I running? What's that? Come on, you Spurs. CPU. It's up there, 9800 X3D. Stats are up there. You're 100% right. They reversed length of detail changes from the new GTA engine in this PC version. There you go. So yeah, that's what I feel like That's what I feel like is maybe a little bit deceptive then, because it feels a little bit like the textures are better, but I think it's just you can see them more. as opposed to the textures actually being better. You can just see more of them.
Here we are.
Which, my thesis seems like it's right. Wait, what am I doing now? Do I think GTA 6 will run smooth with a 5090? What do you mean by smooth? Do you mean frame time smooth, or you mean FPS at like 60? So like, do you mean will it stutter, or do you mean will the FPS be like 60? Which do you mean?
Sir, thank you.
The alarm keypad is on the left when you come in, on the wall by the side door. Alright, what do we got here? Surveillance and ventilation. Now all I'm after is the alarm.
Where's the alarm?
The keypad and we're done.
Keypad?
A shot of the alarms come through.
Hey, beautiful. I need to pick up a little something for the woman in my life. Well, one of them.
Sir, I'm sure we can help you. Tell me about
You have
it.
a 5900X to get the CPU.
Say my wife we're talking about.
So no, what GPU? Yeah, what GPU and what's resolution you're playing at?
I'm thinking maybe 10 grand.
Our rings start at 8. Our pendants start at 12.
Both this and that. I think realistically, no, I don't think. If I'm trying to play the new GTA 6 at 4K on a 5090 at maxed out, with it fully maxed out,
All right. I think you just
it's probably unlikely, I think, that that'll be 60 FPS. I'm talking like everything, ray tracing, everything. At native, it's definitely probably not going to be 60. But you could sure probably get 60 by doing DLSS stuff like this. Without ray tracing too. Imagine it probably might be like 60. In terms of stuttering, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Rockstar games not normally too bad. GTA was obviously... the Legacy game did stutter a lot. But I always thought Red Dead was alright.
Drive us around the block. We gotta find a way up to the roof.
But those games are always going to be really hard to run when they first come out on that gen. I don't really see GTA 6 being any different. Because realistically, on like a PS5, it's probably going to be... PS5 Pro is probably going to be 30, isn't it?
Yeah, if they're gutting the place, I might be able to
At
get
best.
to the roof.
In fidelity.
Okay, so get this. He like totally wants to invest. Yeah, in like a totally.
So you keep up with the old crew?
Well, after your death/disappearance, there wasn't much holding us together.
Yeah. You see him at all? After the incident?
I saw a ladder. Climb up it and see if you can get to the roof.
I kept tabs on him for a while.
Notice the glare's quite aggressive as well, I feel like.
Yeah, where'd he go?
Quite a lot of lens flare.
Wherever there were liquor stores to turn over and hitchhikers to disappear.
Where did they bury him?
They buried him? Not as far as I know.
He's probably a John Doe then, right? What do you think? OD, shootout, maybe just a car crash, right?
Oh my god, I keep running into stuff.
Alright, use the glasses to get me a shot of Angelico's roof unit. It'll be right above the store.
Anonymous charred remains on the highway. They only knew what a sick puppy they had on their hands. Hey, I see the vents.
Yeah, I'm looking at the relay. Can you get any higher? I've pulled up a satellite
Oh.
image. Looks like the highest point is on the northwest side.
I thought he'd grab it.
You've got a good vantage. Now use it and get an image of the air system. That's it. Take the shot and we're finished. That's the shot. You've covered the vents on the roof now. Okay, that'll do. Now come back to me before someone
Is there an easy way down where I can just jump?
Will do.
Doesn't look like it, does it? Would I survive that? Oh.
Let's speed this up. We don't want to draw attention.
Right, once I've done this mission, we'll have a look at online. I think we've mostly seen... Oh, and actually what I want to do is... let's see if we can break the 120 FPS, just to check if the update today did indeed actually uncap the FPS. So realistically... Where is it? Oh my god. Wait, what other settings have we got here? Oh. Okay, performance. Ah. Yeah, it has. Okay, cool. So they have patched that out, so we've no longer got 120 FPS cap. I'll have to...
Here, take your glasses
I'll do a
back.
quick video probably on test it out again at 4K without the cap now. Because we were obviously hitting the cap there at 4K in some bits, but in other bits it was dropping down, wasn't it? A little bit, 100 FPS.
Nothing that'll cause undue complications.
Yeah, it looked like a simple setup. Cameras broadcasting to a remote server. We might be able to wipe them remotely. Security guard on the door. He won't want to die from rich assholes.
8K, yeah. This is 8K, yeah.
Alarm system's linked to the door lock. We'll get a good window.
But at the moment we've got DLSS on, but we're still outputting at 8K upscaled.
The more valuable merchandise is in the cabinets in the center of the store, by the register. So I'd start there.
Which even performance, DLSS performance still looks pretty good here.
You can smash them easy enough, but the stones will be in the safe at night.
So, we go in when it's open then.
Right. Once we melt down the gold, recut the rocks, that's an okay score.
Yeah, shame we can't go in after hours, man. Those vents look promising.
Might be able to flip that another way.
I'm listening.
Wait till we get back.
About the crew.
Yeah?
There's this kid who's been helping me. Maybe we could cut him in.
Here are the photos.
Workers have their uses. Okay, let me set this up.
Can you tell the difference between... I think so. I think so. It depends on the game. Some games you can tell more than others, I would say.
Rolls, prep work. Don't want to leave evidence behind on a hard drive. So yeah, the methods don't change.
Right, not for a pro.
Well, mapping out the options, showing you all the angles. That's my area of professional expertise. Making decisions.
What's better, 4K?
Is your domain, my friend.
4K with ray tracing or 8K?
Here.
I mean, I can do 8K with ray tracing.
There's two ways I see
It's 40 FPS, 35 to 40 FPS, but I can actually do 8K with ray tracing.
Remember the vents? If we're gonna be smart, we pump a little knockout gas through the air system, then hit the cabinets while everyone's out. You'll have to source the gas, of course, but crowd control won't slow you down, and that might improve the take. The cover is pest control, so no one will look twice when you're wearing gas masks.
I'd still take 4K though.
Pest control van, though. You go in dumb, and you'll need your famous way with people and 4 carbine rifles. But we can't buy them and risk them getting traced.
If I had to
we've got to
choose 4K with everything fully maxed or 8K with graphics turned down, you might as well just play 4K.
LSPD tactical team, so one of their vans is probably a good place to look. A hacker can disable the cameras. The length of time depends on their ability. The alarm will be operating on the same
He's on a
window.
4K display right now.
The exit strategy is more or less
Yeah,
the same.
I'm using DSR, but I do obviously have an
will, of
8K.
course, source some
I was just
You
talking about in
come out of the
general of
store
like
and make your way through
the
new
look of
subway tunnel. They're
difference
digging off the Del
in
Perro
games
freeway.
on that
You move the
8K
cops
monitor
from there.
compared to
Meet a truck
4K.
in the LS River.
All right, I want my guy Franklin on the getaway. He can handle a bike.
All right, if you vouch for him, I'll take the risk. So how do you want to do this? Run in through the front door, or try to play it smart? Ah, you've grown wise and cautious in your old
Wait, we're
age.
doing the heist right now.
Select personnel with that in mind. Now the driver, they'll source the bikes, lead you out through the tunnels. Eddie Toe. Now you can count on him to get you out of a spot. Guns. Now we're hoping to keep quiet, so this guy shouldn't make much difference. Ah, Norm. Came across as a bit of an idiot, but could be
Difference
useful.
between 1080p and 4K, yeah, definitely.
But this is the person who will determine how long you get inside. Harris, that look good to you? Are you sure?
Great. I'll do some research on a pest control van and the knockout gas, and I'll be in touch.
Yes. Good. Good. I'll call you when everything's ready. You'll need to pitch it to the guys.
Whoa, what? My rep don't count for nothing no more?
You're a dead man, Michael. I'll call you.
4K. You can. I did stream for about 3 hours yesterday at 4K. If you did want to see that, I'm a little bit worried about changing it in the game at the moment because it was being really weird with my stream. Because my stream at the moment is outputting, is scaling from 8K to 4K, and it took me like 10 minutes to get it working. So I'm a little worried to switch that in game. But if you did want to see 4K, it is on my channel from the stream from yesterday. Test out loads of settings at 4K.
Me, Michael.
What's going on?
So you can take a look at that.
I gotta get hold of the money for that house we pulled down.
I'll maybe what I'll do is at the end of this stream I can try it, just because then if it does break my stream, then I could just go. But if I do it now and it breaks, I'm sort of...
Man, that's not exactly a great
It's going to be annoying for me to fix.
I guess I gotta start somewhere.
Thank you. Maybe one day you can put together your own deals, your own jobs. So, there's still some preparation I gotta do. Sit tight for a while. My buddy Lester will get in touch with the details.
Right, let's should we give it a save? How do I save it? How do I save it? How do I save it? Quick save? Let's go back to ray tracing. And we'll go online. I also have DLSS on, hang on. See what, at 8K the menu does not function properly. Like I'm pressing up and down and it just doesn't do anything. Yeah, so 40 FPS. Still can't believe the difference in FPS there. Between ray tracing on and off, it's kind of wild. From what I saw yesterday, should be fairly similar FPS, I think. Try it at 8 with 2x scaling. What do you mean by 2x scaling? Oh, okay, look, here we go. 30 FPS. A little bit less FPS here. My frame time as well. Let's get my car and have a little look at it, because the issue is we can't really get to this side of the map on the single player until I unlock it. Oh, we've got a plane here. Let's grab that. Internal resolution scaler in the game. I don't think that's in the enhanced version, is there? I thought that was on the legacy. What's that under? I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it's in the game, is it? I thought it was in the legacy version. You'll have to tell me specifically what setting that is. Only scaling we have frame scaling is DLSS or FSR, isn't it? Are there any other options? Oh, you mean like this, do you? What do you mean when you say ×2? You mean like this? 2.0. I assume that's what you mean. Video memory exceeded. Why are you trying to do this to me? 34 gigs of RAM. I don't even think it'll let me do it. I don't think it'll let me do it on online. Might have to go back to single player. It won't actually let me do it. We'll have to go back. Yeah, it doesn't let you do it. It won't let me apply it. I'll have to do it at the end when I switch back to single player. Because I don't think it'll let you do it in online. What resolution is that then? Double? Is that 16? So, have a little look around here. Notice how we go up in the plane. We actually get about 60 FPS here. So, fairly similar-ish FPS, I think, to single player. In that area down there, though, it's definitely a fair bit lower. 29 we were getting. Very foggy. Ignore limits. Yeah, I'll take a look a little bit. I just want to have a look first at 8K here. DLAA. I can check that out with it odd. It's not probably really going to make much difference at 8K though. If any at all, to be honest. Am I going to be able to do it before my plane crashes? In terms of visual here, it's not really going to make too much difference. You're not going to be able to tell. DLAA is in the game already. Yeah, it is in the game. We had it off though. Didn't have it on. So at least in the plane, about 50 FPS there. Like I sort of thought. I sort of did think if you go up into a plane or something, I do think you probably sit around 50 to 60. It's when you go down lower, really. Which are coming in hot alert straight away, 35. Have you ever seen a landing like that? It's absolutely pro. What's the point though? What's the point in what? In 8K? Just purely testing, that's all. Why not test it and see?
You're through to your garage. You need me to bring you a ride? It's coming at you.
So yeah, FPS here looks fairly similar, doesn't it? Doesn't look too much different, 30. Do you think it overall seems maybe a little bit less? Where the hell's my car? Is it below? God damn it.
What?
That frame time again though, look at it. Oh my god. And interestingly, my VRAM here, look, up over 20 now. The car was underneath. That's funny. Said it to ignore the limits. Yes, yeah, no, I'm aware about the limits. Yeah, I'm saying I want to have a look at just testing with these settings first. Want to see 8K online. And then we'll have a look at the 16 in a bit. Just want to try and get to the city and have a look at that. Have you ever seen anything like this? Am I actually even going the right way? I'm not actually even sure where I am. I think I am. You'd hate to see your GPU hitting 79 degrees. Well, yeah, well, the issue here is it's pulling 560 watts. No fan curve's going to help you there. no fan curve's going to help you on a Founders Edition 5090 pulling like over 550 watts. That's just the average temperature, really. I wouldn't have thought you'd ever be able to really hit... Well, to be fair, 3080, but I mean, how much power are you using on the 3080? I would expect it to be a lot cooler. Watch me crash. Have you ever seen a landing like that? That's crazy. Not sure when the 5090 starts to throttle. It doesn't. I mean, this is the kind of design of it, really, especially on the Founders Edition. 75 to 80 really is pretty average. I've tested it in a lot of games. When it's pulling pretty much max power, that's really is pretty standard, to be honest. It's not really an issue. You'll only really see it cooler like 65, 70 if you're using like 400 watts. Using over 500, it's pretty much normal. So yeah, looks fairly similar FPS, I think, really. Let's have a little drive around down below. In the city, maybe. Oh my god, I'm a pro. Yeah, about 35, 30, 35. Then the question is, switching ray tracing off, is it going to make the huge difference we had in single player? Probably. Was it like 80 or 90, wasn't it? Fully switch that off. Is it going to let me do it? It's not going to let me do that either, is it? It has let me do that. Yeah, it has, because look at my frame time. We do still have DLAA on as well, actually, don't we? Okay, so definitely not quite the improvement we had in single player. Although we were a little bit outside the city, weren't we? We had a bit more like 70 to 80. Okay, we're seeing that a bit here. I think it's probably fairly similar. You're playing on an 8K TV? Right now I'm using DSR just because my mount for my 8K monitor is not working properly, so I had to take the monitor off my desk, but I do have an 8K screen, yeah. What's this pizza place? This is a restaurant. I've never seen this before. Begin delivering pizzas. That'd be easy. But this vehicle. Just fly everywhere. I'm going to switch that off. Okay, so I think DLAA does actually drop your FPS a little bit there, doesn't it? Got an average of 82, 83. Seems to actually drop it quite a bit. So probably not that worthwhile having that on at 8K really, because I don't really think you're going to see the visual aspects of it. Oh yeah, wow, it does drop it, what, 10 FPS maybe? That's quite a big difference, isn't it? I'd say it's probably not worth having that on, really. I think you're not really going to notice the anti-aliasing at 8K if you were to ever play at that res. At least I know from experience, actually playing on the 8K screen, you're not really going to notice that. Ray tracing back on. Let's just sit with some DLSS real quick. There you go, you can just about do 60 with ray tracing still on. I'll shut the door. I'm pretty sure I have a weed business on this. Is that one of my shops there? Let me check it out. How do I get in there? Here we go. I do own this. Value 183,000. How do I sell it? Got no supplies. I think you have to do missions to get the supplies here, don't you? I forget now, it's been so long since I played. Gav, hello. It is 8K, yeah. What's this place here? Is that a club or something? That is a club. Could I buy that? Where's the shop?
Welcome. What's with the... Oh no, how many times in 1 month? I know the drill, okay? Calm down. I can't go any faster.
Not the fruit.
That's every last cent, I swear. Just don't move for a second.
Whoa. Is he shooting me? Easy escape that. Just then park it up here. How much money? I think it was only like 1,000. So if we now, what are we doing it at? We'll do native, is it 16? Ray tracing still on. Where is it? I wouldn't be surprised if this crashed. So at native 8K first, Actually, let me go to the ground. Hang on. I want to see a realistic situation of what we get. Down here, about 35 to 40. Oh, it didn't save. Ignore suggested limits. Yes, yeah, no, yeah, I know. 34 gigs of VRAM. It's not looking good, Brev. I can't even get off the menu. Probably was a smarter idea to maybe do this on single player. 15 FPS? No. I mean, we're using basically 35 gigs of VRAM. We only have 32. Look at my RAM. I'm using 35 gigs of just normal RAM. I can't even... It's fully bricked my game. Congrats. How do I change it? I'm not going to be able to change it back. I can get to... I mean, I'll probably go to single player and do this, I guess, because I think probably better to change this on the main menu because it can't load it in. That's the issue. With this, it just can't load that in. It probably would maybe do better than 2, but this is a real problem. I can't even get to the graphics. Maybe do 1.75. I can't change it. I can't change it back. I'm pressing A, but nothing's happening. Oh, I'm on it. Go down. No! What's that? I can't go down. I'm amazed this hasn't broke my PC. Down! We're getting there. Slowly but surely. I have to press a button frantically, and it only registers it. One in every, like, 10 presses. Oh god, like, it doesn't... I'm on it, but nothing's happening. I can't change it. There we go, there we go. 1.5, I mean, I'll do 1.5, because that's within the VRAM limit. I'm trying to apply it. Issue is it now? Okay, 6. We've got 6 FPS. There we go. Sorted. 16, there you go. What resolution's this, though? Because that is not looking good. 30, almost 30 gigs of VRAM, 29.7. Sitting at an average of 17 FPS. We could probably go to, what is it, 1.75 maybe? Yeah, we've broken 30 gigs of VRAM now. Probably the most I've seen on this GPU. But although, look at this frame time. Around about like 12k, yeah, probably something like that. Weirdly, my GPU usage is... Oh, it's fully utilized there, 99, but it's sitting at 95%. But the low is actually not that bad, 13 FPS. Kind of mad that we could do this with ray tracing, though, and actually, you know... This is terrible FPS, but I can play. Can at least drive around. Do I dare just switch it up? What's the one in between? 1.75. Do I? Yeah. I always like living on the edge. I mean, that's... Well, it's red. It's a red warning, but it's 29 gigs, so in theory, we should have enough. Oh, God, what's going on? No, not 2. Are we ignoring the limits? Why does it keep changing that setting? That's so annoying. Oh no. Probably not best to do this in the game, really. Probably back out to the main menu. Yeah, that's not looking good, is it? 3 FPS though. Oh no. At least, you know, we're getting 3, we're not getting 2. Realistically, I mean, if we switched... let me go back. Let me... Because ray tracing probably saves you like 3 gig, right? 2 to 3 gig. If we switch that off... If it'll let me... Yeah, look, 19 now. That's freeing up 10 gig. You could probably then do 2 times. Realistically. So we're at 2 there, so that's what, 16k? With ray tracing off. So there you go. 16k with ray tracing off, but everything else maxed out. We got about 16 FPS. VRAM's at almost 29 gig. Pretty well to actually be able to utilize that much VRAM. Weirdly though, I did like my power 520 watts. That's come down more. somewhat basically the same FPS that we had with 1.5 but with ray tracing on, isn't it? Lows still don't look too bad, 13 FPS. So yeah, impressive it can somewhat do it. You know, with that VRAM now, this would pretty much probably blow your 4090 up. This is, you know, it can run this currently. You watched the video at 16k without DLSS 1 FPS. Well, we actually did it and it was about 2 FPS. I couldn't get out the menu. .5. Does it change my... Why does it do that? It does it every time. I feel like that hasn't actually done anything. I feel like that almost definitely hasn't actually applied it. That doesn't make sense, does it? How could my VRAM be less at 2.5 compared to 2? Doesn't seem to make any difference. Maybe like 1 FPS. Its ray tracing makes it completely unplayable. With that, that's an absolute no-go. Where are our 16K monitors? We need them. Oh, we're gonna get a nice little sunset. I don't know what this is gonna be look like on the stream. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That is it. That is it right there. Do make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. See if we can hit 100 likes. We're only 19 off. They've definitely improved the lighting, haven't they, on the sunset like that. I think definitely looks better than Legacy, doesn't it? I feel like that really. I think I said it yesterday. I think that lighting looks very similar to the GTA 6 trailer. Looks the same as the original PC version. Does it? I feel like this here definitely looks different. The original Legacy version didn't look like this. Didn't with this lighting. I swear it didn't. It does absolutely hammer your FPS, but it looks really nice. Made a difference. Graphics, yeah, ray tracing. It's got DLSS and FSR as well. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it there because I need to head off, get some stuff done. Like I say, what I'll try and maybe do is record a quick video now that the game isn't capped at 120 anymore. Try and because we didn't really get an opportunity to see that on the stream yesterday. But aside from that, I'm gonna try and see if I can get a 9070 XT tomorrow. So if I can, hopefully it'll come by Friday and then we can look at it. But aside from that, have a good evening and I'll catch you later.